Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Neverwinter Nights Adventure Series number 14, Lankhmar Nights. We are just loading up here. We are here with Preston and Erwin, and we are about to deliver a message to some nobles, so let's check them out here. Malice seems to be a freelance thief, very frowned upon in Lankhmar, especially by the Thieves Guild.
Has your daughter's life here? Yes it has. Yes it has.
What?
She's up and about.
This woman is no noble. If you didn't know better, and you'd guess that this is a den of thieves, and they all seem very nervous. Show the artifact. I was to show you this. Your friends on the top floor sent me. Malice's companion, Jarek, interrupts. They did? Damn it, the buy must have gone down twisted. Thanks, rogue. Come on. Farewell. Gain 5 XP.
Yes, he's been in a fortnight at the company. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, and your brother too, right? Yes.
Let's explore a bit.
Oh, good. I haven't seen her in a long time.
That's all I was doing. Store's barred. Not sure if I tried this already. Specific key is required. Oh, hello. Bookshelves. They want monsters. They want monsters.
I saw them. Yes.
But I don't know
The
about
east.
his other.
I better go around this road.
I'll grab that.
I will carry no more.
Oh, I'm at my limit of carry space already. Interesting. Couple commodes. 20% goes in a small purse.
I saw them. Yes.
But I don't know about his other.
More leather armor. 80% of weight masterwork. So let's put some stuff in that small purse. Like a light chainmail. And then go pick up some books.
Has your daughter's life here? Yes it has. Yes it has. She's up and about now. I'm glad to hear it.
I don't know if we'll be traveling to these areas, but could be interesting to read about them nonetheless. Nawan's calendar. Ledger of the book. Seas of Nawan. Did I read Seas of Nawan?
Yes, and your brother.
Yes, I did.
Yes, oh, good. I haven't seen her in a long time.
We'll return that book. Continent of Lankhmar. We didn't read the steps. Cold wastes. Take the Nawan calendar and the east. And we'll be on our way.
Yes it has. Yes it has.
We'll read those on a rainy day.
I'm glad to hear it.
Store's barred. See what our quest journal says. Comrades. Hreston's former pit fighter comrades are now dock workers in the River District. Hreston has invited me to meet with them whenever we visit there again. The Mermaid Tavern would be a good place to start. And Mala, the person on the third floor that I was to meet, was definitely not a noble. I went along with Kalingo's plan. Somehow I don't think it will end up well. I better get to the fourth floor to see what has happened. Yeah, they definitely weren't nobles. Black and Fafnir.
Oi, hello there.
I have questions. Of course. Greetings, I'm Kenny. I'm Black Rat. Good to meet you. Did anyone ever tell you that you look like the Grey Mouser? All the time. In fact, I may be in trouble because of that great member of the twain. I'm looking for some help. Care to join up with me? I can join, but I need some payment for my wage. How much do you need? 500 gold bilks should do. I don't have that much. Come back when you do. I may have that. I think we have the maximum party.
Yes, and your brother too, right? Yes, my sister will be there. Oh, good. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Fafnir gets confused with Fafford all the time. Grey Mouser and Fafford knockoffs. Let's take the dumbwaiter to the fourth floor. Let's quick save first.
Come here, listen to me.
Do a fellow hero a favor, Depends, what's the favor? I have caught the fancy of the attractive female companion of a popinjay noble. I ask that you create a diversion so I can steal the woman away. What do you want me to do? Try upsetting him. These noble types aren't that difficult to bother. While you're talking with him, I'll signal the girl over. Just right through that open northwest door. Alright. Oh, can you please help me? What seems to be the problem? This treacherous Rashonda won't leave me alone. Oh, don't play games with me, girl. Don't pretend you don't moonlight as a dancer downstairs. I just want a private dance here with my dinner. I tried explaining that I'm not a dancer tonight, just a server. Please, can you tell him to leave me alone? Here now, back off, Rashonda. I'll tell Braggy you're harassing the help.
Yes.
Very well, yes. Thank you, kind sir. Here, take these ropes as my thanks. No reward is necessary.
Goodbye.
Thanks again. I should be off now to tell Braggy of this. Goodbye. Okay,
I greet you.
what do you want? This is my room. What gives you the right to bring your trollop in here? Your room? Trollop? How dare you, sir? How dare you? I have a good mind to bring Braggy up here to toss you out in your arse. The girl has a confused look on her face, then sees the mouser. Excuse me, my lord. I'd prefer to be insulted, out of earshot. Very well, dear. You shouldn't be a party to this rabble. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. You know what? I just remember Braggy said I was on the west wing, not the east. My mistake. Bye now. Well, I never. Oh no. Some dead bodies. Well, if it isn't the helper. Helper? Yeah, I needed your help to flush out the leader of those freelancers. Well, former freelancers. What? We needed to get at these freelancers and take back the loot they stole from the Master Thieves' lair. The only way in was with Mala. When she left her room, she was an easy target, and, well, you can guess the rest. And you used me to get to her. Absolutely, you've done a good deed for the Thieves' House, one that will not soon be forgotten. Here, take this. Show it to guildsmen to show you are in our favor. Farewell. A Lankhmar relic. Thieves' House. This amulet shows thieves and others that you're in good favor with the Thieves' House of Lankhmar. Target has no items or gold. Padded armor. 99 mile poison arrows, we'll take those. Chain shirt, a rapier, 46 dark, 13 gold. I figured that's what was going to happen, but I went along with it anyway. For the Thieves Guild and all. Lots of corpses, though. My goodness.
I greet you.
I never seem to be away from those rats. They are everywhere, you know. Beggars, too. Gideon of Cornwall.
Talk with me, friend.
Would you like to see my wares? I have some questions. Yes, ask away. You are very pale. Where are you from? Cornwall, lad. The domain of Cornwall is at the present day limited to the small mountain or large hill on which it stands, but like a radish, the main portion of it lies beneath the surface.
Till the next time.
Wait,
Talk with me,
let me see what
friend.
you have for sale. You've got some stuff. You won't buy stolen goods. You will buy stuff though, so let's sell stuff. Brass ring for 8. Let's get this dagger identified. Slayer dagger. This is the Slayer's Brotherhood dagger. It is left behind as a warning after a kill to let others know who was responsible for committing the deed. Attack bonus +1, massive criticals 1 damage. Don't know if I'm going to use that actually. Sell the regular dagger. Lankhmar dagger. Ichor we can sell. 2 fenelopes for 13. Gloves of animal handling for 44. Doll for 6. Chain shirt for 54. Leather armor for 3. Rags for 1. Throwing axe for 0. He won't take them. Oh, there was a copper ring for 8. Copper ring for 8. Unidentified. Gloves of concentration. We can sell them for 44. And up to the Engargny Tower. Commoner's outfit. Newan's monsters. Fish. Lankhmar short sword. Massive criticals. So that's my current weapon. Thieves Guild dagger. It's made out of silver if that matters. All for 3. Copper necklace for 34. Gauntlets of greater animal handling. So okay. So let's see what he's got. Jousting helmet. Tumble -1. it in. Bolt of fire, paralytic bolt, arrows, which are interesting. Healing elixir, clear thought, ring of protection, ring of insight, which is lore +5. Rod of resurrection would be good. Wand of missiles, wisdom +1, natural armor +1. Greater magic bag, magic pouch, magic bag. Let's buy another greater magic bag. Sell these 2 malachites. Sell the emerald for $13.60. Emineer's curiosity. Sell the short sword. Sell the short sword. Intimidate +1. Are we in Intimidate? Build, I forget. It's been a minute. No. Come back here.
Talk with me, friend.
Okay, then we can sell the Lankhmar dagger. Alright, that's pretty much it. Polaris Power for 17. Oh, 10,000 for the diamond and amber glow ditch. Saw those. Alright, so let's buy some interesting arrows. Piercing arrows, we'll buy those. Acid 1d6 damage. Buy acid arrows. And then we'll buy regular arrows. Alright. I should probably not go through that with him there. Investigator's cigarette.
I greet you.
This Ephite noble seems to be looking for something or someone. Although distracted, he seems amiable. I greet you. Hello. There's a 5th floor. Fawford and Grey Mouser burned down the 5th floor, which once belonged to the Grey Mouser. Yeah, let's see what kind of reading material they keep in here. The 8 cities. Grab that. God's Land, the Ice Cat. That's right, they're experiencing the beginning of an ice age. Alright, so let's look at our journal here. Help the Thief Guild remove a group of thieving freelancers. They're good friends. Alright. Can't find the mysterious dancer. Some guild who challenged them to break into the fabled House of Mazes. It also says bring a drunk Count Eriki along. Should check all the city's taverns. Find the comrades. You have promised Very, a frantic woman, you will bring her son back to her from a cult. Leviathan Cold House is located somewhere in the district. Find the apartment of Kummel. Alright, so everything is speaking to moving out of the Silver Eel and exploring the city. Talk to Braggy. Alright, let's head out and see what the city has to offer. If I had to guess, a lot. What else is this? Locked. Keys required. The keyhole.
Yes? What do you want?
I am Kenny, well met. What can you tell me of this place? This is a locksmith shop run by Jan Pickett. Being in the heart of the Tenderloin, he works on both sides of the law. He's a retired member of the Thieves Guild. They allowed him to retire only because he agreed to continue to work for them. When a lockbox or safe is stolen, the thief might bring it to Pickett, who is an expert at opening locks and detecting and removing traps. His caution is such that he takes several hours to open any suspicious item. The building is ramshackle and ready to fall apart. Unpainted and ugly, it is one of the few two-story buildings in the area. Jan lives on the second floor. He can be a vicious opponent in times of need. Thanks. Potion of cure light wounds, lesser restoration, and negative energy rating. Crafton Carter. Begging Bowl.
Well met.
You can tell me of the Begging Bowl. Nothing without some coin, friend. Fine, here you go. This lower-class eatery is run by Muriel, wife of Bannet, the day Bakermaster. They live on the second floor of this four-story building. Their rooms are surprisingly comfortable and well-decorated. This is because of Bannet's position in the guild. He is also the reason why I'm guarding this place. Bannet does not spend much time here. He prefers the company of women in the House of Red Lanterns. His wife tends to make life miserable for him. At home.
Yes? Hello?
Stop bullying that poor beggar. I have a right mind to... No.
Hey, you need some fun? I'll show you what they will do.
Is he... Pay up now, scum. Don't hurt me. Alright,
Yes?
stop bullying this poor beggar. I have a right mind to break your head open. Success. No need to attack, my lord. I'm backing down. Right, here, beggar, are you alright? Oh, thank you, kind sir. Now, what do I do with you? Tell you what, meet my associate by the thieves' house and he'll tell you all about it.
You need some fun? I'll show you what they will do.
Find thieves' house.
You've never seen the likes of what I had. Strange magics from around the realm.
Wow, this place is wild. There's so many buildings and people.
This is the only warning you'll get. Step up or back. Come on.
Natick Nimblefingers.
You need some fun? I'll show you a thing or two.
Let me something for a day or two. Good Lord.
Associated near the thieves' house.
You've never seen the likes of what I had. Strange magics from around the realm.
That wouldn't be you, would it?
Spare a coin, friend.
I'm Kinney, well met. The center of the most powerful in Lankhmar, this house stands 4 stories high. The entrance is littered with traps for the unwary and uninvited. The building has few windows, and while large, it is not the biggest in Lankhmar. Unknown to most of the populace, the guilds own most of the buildings on that block. It uses the basement and all floors but the first of these buildings. The first floor of each building is a normal shop or residence. The guild house extends over Murder Alley into the next block. Many of the houses on this block are also owned and conned by the Thieves Guild. Many buildings are connected by passageways and underground tunnels. Below the guild house are layers of dungeons and basements. The thieves have never explored the extent of them. Rumors say that they connect to the storm sewers and run the entire and breadth of the city. Far below the house lies the crypt of the dead master thieves. The thieves fear and worship these powerful creatures. Other unknown supernatural horrors probably prowl the bowels of the dungeons as well. The roofs of that block are guarded by a watch of thieves armed with slingshots. In the dark, it is difficult to tell where shots came from. This duty is usually drawn by the apprentices and low-ranking thieves. Few Lankhmars are foolish enough to try to break into the Thieves Guild. Unquestionably one of the most powerful guilds in Lankhmar, the Thieves Guild has had good and bad times recently. They virtually control the city until the dead master thieves revive the ancient worship of themselves at the cost of some living master thieves. No women are allowed into the Thieves Guild. A thief must be a guild member to work in Lankhmar. Consequently, Fawford and the Grey Mouse are constantly in trouble with the guild. What do you know of the Beggars Guild? Members of the Beggars Guild have a sense of dignity that is unusual considering their profession. They practice and study the art of disguise and acting. Although they are part of the Thieves Guild, women are allowed to join the Beggars Guild. To pacify the chauvinistic thieves, there are separate quotas for men and women. Thank you. So is this the thieves' house?
Hi there.
The steps to the northeast are a beautiful place. I miss it, my open home. Quite different than the confines of Lankhmar. Yes? Can I buy my way into the guild? Well, no, but if you donate some coin, you can gain some influence. Alright, how much? 10,000 milk should do. Have a nice day. No thanks. This is one of many normal-looking apartment buildings in the Tenderloin. It is run by Squill, an ancient woman of unknown lineage, although she is obviously not native to Lankhmar. She is extremely clever and has a powerful influence in the affairs of the Tenderloin. What puts her tenement's unusual position is her relationship with the Thieves Guild. Her 5-story building has direct secret passages to parts of the Thieves Guild house. The second floor apart even connects to the Guildmaster's quarters. Liveless, Mistress Guildmaster Crovis once lived there. She had the first floors and the other 2 were vacant. Oh, thanks, farewell. Store's barred. And this is Cheap and Atheist.
Greetings.
This is an undistinguished apartment building. It stands 6 stories high and is in fair condition. Few of the Tenderloin's disreputable inhabitants have respect for him. Alex, the pickpocket, lives in a room on the 3rd floor. His room is neat, organized, and surprisingly feminine for a thief. Can you tell me of Turkle? Turkle is a slow-moving and slow-witted landlord of this building. That's about it. Thanks. Can I get in? No. Natick Nimblefingers. Shopper. Water clock. This artificer's shop is the working place of Flinty the Artificer. In front of the shop is a huge elaborate water clock. His shop is on the first 2 floors of a 4-story building. He lives with his family in a building behind the shop. The building is in reasonable shape. The interior decor is unusual because Clinty has a tendency to write his ideas and notes on the walls. Over the years, his walls have been covered with formula sketches and figurines. He is a metal and weaponsmith noted for his high-quality work. Unfortunately, it always takes twice as long as he says to make a requested item. I guess these are just descriptions and not necessarily places that you can enter. Billion Ball. The Mary Prayers. Peter's Guild Library. Olivia Courier. I better not pick it with all these people around.
Let me something for a day or two. I'm good for it. You've never seen the likes of what I have. Strange magic from around the realm.
Oh, this place open. The Ferret Hole. Give us scribe works. Aha! Give us the scribe. We have found you.
I'll get it done.
Can I help you with something? I'll get it done, no worries. Should I tell him that Kumal sent me? It would give me a discount, possibly. Can you scribe me a copy of this map? No problem, it will cost 500 Wilks. How about something lower? I'm sure it's a fraction of what you will be getting from this place. Alright, here. Very well, give me a moment. Here you are, pleasure doing business with you. The Angarni Tower treasure map copy is now mine. Even after I've returned the heavy book and the original map to Lord Ranarsh, there's nothing stopping me from venturing after the tower's treasure myself. So can I actually click that map and go there? Okay, we have to return the book and the map. The map shows Lankhmar, the marsh. Okay, that's the original map. Note from Count Malif. Where's the new map that we got, though? The scribe map. I guess it's this one. Well, we've made progress, though. A little blood on the floor. Specific key. apartments. This is where we'll find Kumal's apartment. Maybe. I love this with like apartment buildings and stuff. It's pretty cool. That's not the place we're looking for though, it just happened to be open. Wow. A cold woman just chilling in the house. And where's the last time I saved? Do I have the copy of the map yet? No, I've got to go get it scribed. Well, we didn't miss a whole lot, so that's cool.
I'll get it done.
What level is it for finding Kumal's apartment? Level 1 plus.
You need some fun? I'll show you what they
The likes of what I had. Strange magic from around the realm. I'm good for it.
We have no chance against her, so... We're not even going to open the door again, but which one was it? I believe it was this one. So let's head up. That's not Kumal's apartment, is it? It didn't say I used a key when I opened it. So I guess this is just apartments of no real value.
Boy, will you? Time to talk.
What's this building, baby? The door is
The
trapped.
likes of what I had. Strange magic from around the realm.
You need some fun? I'll show you what they will do.
Come on. Let me something for a day or two. I'm good for it.
That's not possible. Oh, I need 2 more points to disable trap. Double daggers. Sounds like a good place.
You've never seen
What's
the
the
likes of
procure
what I
say?
had.
Nothing.
Strange magic from around the realm. Come on. Let me get this for a day or two.
I'll show you what they will do.
See if we can get a really sweet weapon for Denton the cleaner.
Greetings.
Hello. This establishment is an armor smithy. Foxglove the blacksmith lives and works here. He does any blacksmithing but specializes in weapons, armor, and horse fittings. Next to his shop is a small barn which stands too tall. His building is 3 stories high and in excellent shape. My thanks. What can you tell me about Foxglove? Listen, he's my boss, so I'd rather not. I want some gold. Alright then, Foxglove is a large, well-muscled man. He is boastful and proud. When he is not working, he always wears many pieces of jewelry and fancy clothing far above his station. He is quite the ladies' man and considers himself to be even more attractive than he really is. My thanks, Denton. Denton, stop yapping to the customers and get back to work. Jenny, the Smith student. She's busy.
Hi, hello there.
Welcome to the Double Daggers. Would you like to see my wares? Are you the smith or is she? Her? Oh, she's a special project. A young woman from a noble family that I'm training to be a smith. Her family is outraged, but she's a lot of fun and worth the drama, if you know what I mean. Let's see what you have for sale.
Get ready to be beaten by a girl.
Man, I gotta use simple weapons. Can use a Morning Star 1d8.
Get ready.
Can't even think about this stuff. My Fenelop ring. Well, he's got weapons and armor.
Get ready.
Potted plant. Plant seems cramped within its root-bound pot. Alright, we're going to end it here. This is a successful 5th episode. Next time we'll explore more looking for Kumal's apartment. I want to say thanks for watching. Appreciate you for doing so. And much love, peace, joy, and light to your life. And I hope you stay tuned for this adventure. It's going to be a lot of fun. Catch you next time. So long.